We're just two guys with one mission, and we've chosen to accept it for some reason. It's time to tell them what we mean, what we say.
Such like etc.
Hey, we just watched Driller Killer,
and it was fucking great.
Yeah, it was really great.
Really great.
I haven't seen that for maybe
a million years,
15 years.
Okay, it was fucking great,
and it was great.
It was really great. The atmosphere is amazing.
Yeah. It really
it's just grimy as shit.
Yeah, it's grimy. It's proper
79 New York, as I imagine it.
I was reading at one point during the film that was Abel Ferrara's apartment in Union Square, which I've been to Union Square. It does not look like that anymore. It's really, really prime real estate.
Yeah, I mean, it's gross, pre-Giuliani cleanup, fucking grimy ass New York.
So Giuliani basically ruined New York.
Depending on which way you look at it. I mean, it's safe to walk down the street without getting knifed, apparently.
Yeah, but it seems less fun. It seemed more fun when it was a demilitarized zone.
Yeah. Natural, factual hellscape.
Okay, so those who don't know, Driller Killer is a film from 1979 by Abel Ferrara, who did Bad Lieutenant and King of New York, and a remake of Body Snatchers, and...
I'm going to go out on a limb here. I think this is his best film. I would watch this over Bad Lieutenant.
Well, Bad Lieutenant is a difficult watch.
Very. I mean, this isn't easy, but it's a lot easier than Bad Lieutenant.
Yeah, I mean, the Bad Lieutenant, this has some kind of humour to it.
Yeah, bits of it, yeah.
Whereas Bad Lieutenant has no humour. It's just... I like King of New York. I think you don't like...
Wild Wild West, motherfucker.
That's not Wild Wild West. That's Deep Cover.
No.
Deep Cover is Wild Wild West, motherfucker.
You sure?
I'll be back.
You sure?
I'll be back. You can rent it at your local video store. That's Deep Cover.
Alright.
I mean, Lawrence Fishburne is in both.
Yeah.
But one is Lawrence Fishburne and Jeff Goldblum, and one is Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh, yeah, I'm aware of the two fucking films.
It doesn't sound like you are.
No, I always thought that bit was in King of New York.
No, it's not King of New York, it's Deep Cover.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched either for a long time.
Okay. I've seen Deep Cover more times than I've seen King of New York.
Yeah.
Like, if I was to compare the two, I'd say Deep Cover is up there as one of the greatest movies ever made.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about Deep Cover, we're talking about Driller Killer.
Driller Killer.
From 1979 by Abel Ferrara, who directed such films as...
We just keep saying the same thing.
Yes, we just say the same thing.
Nice.
But let's not say that. Let's say what we're talking about, which is Driller Killer from 1979.
Who was it made by?
Chuck Mangione.
Chuck Mangione.
So Abel Ferrara plays a guy named Reno, who's a painter living in a depressing apartment in New York City. Yep. He hasn't sold a painting in a while, and he's hard up for rent money or any money at all. He lives with his girlfriend
in squalor
and some other girl who they're friends with in
Rad 70s punk chick.
Rad 70s punk chick. His girlfriend and the girl they live with are having some lesbian affair.
Yep.
He's completely stressed out by the economic situation.
Yep.
He's constantly having to borrow money from his art dealer, who he has a kind of he's homophobic. He's like
I would say
he's like homophobic towards his art dealer. And then to top things off, a punk band move in downstairs
and never stop playing
because they're on a lot of speed, and I'm assuming that the actors were also on a lot of speed
and/or heroin. There's a lot of drug faces going on.
There's a lot of drug faces
at all times during this film. But the band are great.
And basically he starts to slowly lose his mind until he gets the idea that in order to kind of relieve tension, he's going to start killing off the homeless with a portable drill.
Yes.
And that gives him the confidence to finish the painting.
Yes.
And try and sell it. But when the art dealer sees the painting, he's
He's nonplussed.
He's nonplussed by it and accuses him of losing his artistic edge and just becoming a technician.
Yeah.
Which causes his girlfriend to leave him for an ex-boyfriend.
Called Stephen.
Called Steve.
Nice. Good
Called
call.
Steve. Good call, Steve. Nice work.
Thanks.
Which tips him over the edge.
Yeah.
And
Kills the art dealer.
kills the art dealer.
Kills Steve.
Kills Steve, and then sneaks into his girlfriend's new
Steve's bed.
And then the film ends implying that
And credits.
he got his revenge. Did we miss anything? That's the basic plot.
Yeah. The band are great.
Yeah, the band of fun.
What are they called? Tony Coca-Cola and the
Roosters, yeah.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, they were proper scuzzy New York punk.
Yeah. Bowery, Max's Kansas City punk rock. 79. Skronky band.
Clearly out of their mind on some sort of narcotic, but strangely still be able to kind of play.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if I had to put bets on it, the only people not off their tits in this film are Reno and dark-haired girlfriend.
Yeah. Carol.
Everybody else seems to be completely off their fucking chops at all times.
Yeah.
A lot of gurning, a lot of face chewing.
Yeah, a lot of kind of slow
Coke
thinking.
faces and stuff. Yeah, I mean, plot-wise, there's not much to it, but it's the depiction of the descent of his mind. It's really fucking well done.
Yeah, it's like clear the guy has a lot of talent, and he's working with and he does a lot with very little.
It's like the art world version of Taxi Driver.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Kinda. I mean, he doesn't.
I think there's some
he's not cleaning up the streets.
No,
But he is killing homeless.
but I think there's some.
So kinda.
Does he kill homeless? He doesn't kill any homeless people. Taxi Driver doesn't kill homeless people.
No. I'm saying in this.
Oh,
No, in that he's cleaning up the streets.
yeah. But I don't think that cleaning up the streets is the motivation. It's more the It's like
no, that's what I'm saying.
he can get away with it.
Yeah.
Because
It's just it's slowly going
because there's
mad
some
and-
scenes before where there's derelicts are just kind of like out of it, drunk on the streets, and he's trying to wake them up, and he's like going, what?
Come on, buddy, what's going on?
And he starts to see them as less than human. But I think the big thing that we need to talk about is the drill his penis? Now, he doesn't have sex in this movie once.
Yeah.
In fact, one might argue that the woman in his life is kind of being driven to the arms of other people because of his impotence. But yet, when he uses the drill to penetrate,
He feels virile again.
he starts feeling virile and able to cope with life. And when he goes to kill his art dealer in the end, the drill bit has doubled in size, implying, as I would see, that he's fulfilling some kind of latent homosexual desire.
To drill a gay man.
Like his erection has got bigger
Yeah.
for the gay man.
I hadn't read it like that. I did not think of that once whilst watching the film.
Well, that's what I was thinking
It's
about. I was thinking about cocks.
It must be nothing new there. It's an idea, certainly.
I wonder if we can. Should we call him up?
I think that might.
Should we call him up on the phone?
Yeah, it's called Abel Ferrara.
Abel, dear Abel.
Hey, Abel, you remember that film that you didn't care about enough to renew the copyright license on?
Well, I guess that's true. I don't really know what happened. I tried looking it up of the reason why this has lapsed into public domain, but who knows?
Yeah. I mean, I can see how your theory works. Absolutely. I didn't get that from the film at all. I thought it was more just of a kind of psychological pressure release of kind of...
Yeah, but there's some obvious symbolism. There's some obviously symbolism that you could imply with the drill.
Yeah, but I thought it was more mental impotence as opposed to sexual impotence.
Well, yeah, and I'm arguing that it's...
I'm not disagreeing with you. I just said it's a valid idea.
Well,
I'm just saying my take on it.
I disagree.
I'm saying my take on it was not that, and it was more of a psychological thing rather than a sexual thing. He doesn't seem interested in sex at all the way through it. So it's not like he's trying and
But he has a girlfriend.
or he's trying to do it and he can't do it.
And he wants the girlfriend to stay. But there's also these parallels that maybe, for example, Tony Coca-Cola's manager, female manager,
yes,
who's always giving him advice on like how she doesn't like the backup singers. She's basically specifically says to the young girl who lives with Reno and Carol, like, he's my property, you better stay away from Tony Coca-Cola. I think there's a lot of there's a inverse parallel of like perhaps Reno considers Carol his property.
I don't know, because he
like,
never really acts towards her like that.
Well, he yells at her.
Yeah.
And expects her to just take it.
Yeah. But there's just never any... I don't know, he just seems kind of interested in his art and disinterested in absolutely everything else. There's never any implication that he's trying to have sex with her and she's rebuffing him, or that he's trying to have sex and he's having issues with that.
I'm just going with the image. Like, for example, like one of the scenes is like they wake up, she's like in a nightgown in bed, he's woken up fully clothed.
Mm-hmm. No, but I think that's him. He's struggling so much to finish his art.
Yeah, he's like consumed by this.
Yeah, so he just falls asleep at the end of it.
But I also think that maybe he doesn't know. Like, I would say this is like a subconscious thing when the drill becomes the substitute for the penis.
Perhaps. I mean, that may be true, or you're reading way too much into it.
Yeah, so I was just like thinking about cocks, really.
Well, yeah, obviously. Who doesn't?
They look good.
Right, listeners.
They look good.
They do not.
They're easy to draw.
And yet he doesn't do that once.
No, he never draws those. Yeah. He's an artist. He never draws a penis. I think that's the one thing that the film is missing.
There's a bunch of cocks on screen.
Him just like, you know, because there's a scene where he goes into the street and he's like sketching the derelicts.
Yeah.
And it would have been funny if like he was like looking at the derelicts and then considering, and then when it comes up, it's a big veiny one. I don't know where I'm going with that. I feel like my life has come to some sort of conclusion on this this description of Driller Killer. Yeah. Anyway, I like Driller Killer a lot, and I haven't seen it for a long time, and I'm glad. And it's like it's kind of a joy to see again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm almost certain I saw it when I was very young in a very cut version. So this was almost like watching a brand new movie. I'd completely forgotten everything that happens in it. So,
all right, do you want to score this out?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so what would you give it for story?
3. It's interesting. It's something that, especially at the time, I don't think had been seen before.
I mean, it's a slasher movie.
Yeah,
but it's got like a little bit. It's got some.
It's much more focused on the killer than most slasher films.
Well, it's kind of like similar to like Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Yeah, I suppose. When was that?
I guess around the same time, like 1980.
Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. 86. God damn.
Oh, right.
Sounds right.
Ha ha. Okay, so Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer was 1986.
So Henry Portrait of a Killer was 1986.
Don't you cap it though?
Edit point.
Fuck with my edit point. So you're giving it a 3?
Yeah, I'm going to go with a 3 because I think it is quite an original take, and the drill hadn't been done before.
No, because they had to invent the portable drill in this movie.
Is that?
Yeah, like
is that true? So the Potter pack was
they had to invent that.
Is that right?
Yes. Well, that's the story I was told.
We're told?
Google it.
Or read on Wikipedia?
No, Google it. No, all right. I was told that they had to invent the portable battery pack for the film.
Okay.
And it was because it was a product that did not exist before.
Well, that's cool. That's going to score great on creativity.
Yes.
I'm into it.
It is a slasher film. I might even give it a 4.
Wow.
Because there's something about the story, the setting, and in the manner it's told that tie together really nice for me. Mm-hmm. If this was a novel, I would say it was a pretty good novel.
Yeah.
But it does suffer from kind of slasher movie tendencies, so it loses a point. So that's what I'm giving it a 4.
I mean, I think the killings are actually, kind of by the by in this. They're the least interesting bit of the film to me.
Yeah.
It's more interesting, like seeing his psychological breakdown,
the mood,
and the chaos it creates around him and stuff. And the mood is just fucking phenomenal. Yeah.
So, what would you give it for gore, Steve?
See, now the gore is pretty good.
Yeah, the gore is pretty good.
The fucking headshot is amazing.
Yeah, it's well worth it.
Very, very worth it. I mean, a couple of them are just kind of goofy, kind of. The one in the back's pretty good as well, through the bus stop.
Yeah.
That was pretty dope.
But it's not, I mean, it's not in the same league as, like,
I mean, the blood doesn't look good.
something like Cannibal Ferox.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no.
It's like not that level, but I would say I'd probably give it a 3.
Yeah, I'd go to 3.
Yeah? Okay, so 3 from you, 3 from me.
Mostly for that headshot.
Yeah.
Which is fucking dope.
Okay, for the overall creativity of the work.
See, I would go with a 4 on this.
Yeah, I was thinking
And I might even...
You might even head towards a 5.
I'm umming and ahhing towards the 2 because I think it is fucking creative. It's really well done.
Yeah, I
the
think they
idea
did a
of
lot
like
of
the band fucking driving him mad at the same time as like the crush.
Yeah, I mean, I can absolutely relate to this,
but also like the work not working, all that kind of stuff. And again, the creativity of inventing something as a new fucking killing device.
And then also the 1979 New York helps a lot. It's like the exact.
It's quality.
Fuck it. I'm gonna give it a.
I'm gonna go all out 5.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
I think I might too.
All right. That's a 5.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
It's built-in fucking like production design.
Okay, and for sense,
as artists as we are, I can completely see him going mad and fucking killing people.
I can understand that the set of circumstances might send you crazy,
and especially within the film, it makes complete logical sense.
Yeah. Fuck. Does it get another 5 then? Is there any kind of logic that we can pick apart? There isn't.
Genuinely trying to go back through it and see if there is.
Wait.
Killing the homeless people randomly.
No, it loses a point.
You know.
How did he know where Stephen lived?
Yes, good point.
So it's getting a 4 from me.
Okay, yeah. I will agree wholeheartedly on that.
A 4 from you?
I did actually say that as he ran into the apartment. So how the fuck does he know where he lives?
Yeah. Okay, and now for the music.
Well, Tony Coca-Cola and the Roosters were brilliant. So that's already put it up to 3. Straight away. And then the actual score and everything, I just thought was really, really good. It's creepy, it's... Weirdly, it sounds more kind of early 80s than it does late 70s. There's like bits of kind of like suicide and stuff in there. It's not actually suicide, but it's that kind of melting pot.
Kind of synths and electric piano.
Yeah, it's that melting pot that was late 70s New York scene, which I'm a big fan of.
I think the music worked. I think some points, like for me, it was a little bit annoying.
Every now and again there'd be like a pew that didn't need to be there.
Tony Coca-Cola like raises the bar, but I don't think I can go beyond a 3 for the music on this one.
I think I'm going to go 4.
Yeah, all right, 4.
Because Tony Coca-Cola straight away just boshes that straight up for me, and then I think the other the incidental score, as it were, pushes it up one, adds to it. It only loses it because, like you say, every now and again it's just like, ooh, why was that there? But it's only every now and again.
Oh my god.
It's a big one.
This is a 38 out of 50.
Woo-hoo.
Which is pretty high.
That is pretty fucking high.
I wish we could remember what we scored the Beyond.
I'll be roughly around there.
Yeah.
Is the Beyond the highest so far?
I think the Beyond was the highest one we watched.
Because I think you voted down Burning, didn't you? Whereas I was quite high.
Yeah, you quite liked the Burning, but it was over average, if I remember the Burning.
Yeah,
over average.
Yeah, I assume so. But that's pretty high. But then I think about right for this film.
About right.
Yeah.
Would you recommend this film, Steve?
100%.
I would also recommend this film. I think it's pretty good, and it's public domain now, so you can just watch it on YouTube or whatever.
Yeah, there's a high def version. It was great.
Yeah, so well done, Abel Ferrara. Yeah. Thanks for all your movies. Thanks even for that really horrible one that you made recently with Edouard Dupereux. He made this one about...
I don't know anything about that.
There was this true story about this...
Was it about a French guy?
Yeah. From the International Monetary Fund.
Okay.
Do you know this story?
I do not.
So basically, he was a rapist.
Awesome.
And Abel Ferrara made a movie about him.
Awesome, by the way. Okay.
Yeah, that's clear sarcasm. I don't really think. It was called Welcome to New York, and it was rough.
Right.
Especially because Edouard Depardieu is...
Edward Depardieu?
What's his name?
Gerard Depardieu?
Oh, shit.
That's his brother.
I was thinking of Edward Woodward.
Edward Depardieu.
I was thinking of Edward Woodward. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind.
Fuck?
We've watched too much stuff, and then I think of Edward Japod. Oh god. Hoo-ha!
Gerard Depardieu.
Yeah, watch Cruising. Bye.
What's Cruising?
With Al Pacino.
Oh, good lord.
Are you going to say goodbye, or are you just going to let it run?
Bye.
Are you going to say goodbye, or are you just going to let it run?